Why, hello everyone, it is Foob here for my personal top 10 favourite edits. I'm still not 100% sure about the ordering of some of these, but I think it's a fairly accurate list. I mean, it's highly subjective, but I've also somewhat kind of taken into account the feedback and the audience's opinion on these edits. So, without further ado, please enjoy my top 10 edits. So at number 10 we have Introducing Cola FN with a slightly more serious edit from myself. Those who follow my edits will know that I tend to do more upbeat, happy edits, but you can't really go wrong with The Dangerous Summer. They're one of my favourite bands, and this edit was pretty decent in my opinion. It was nothing special, which is why it gets the number 10 spot, but I think it was a fairly solid edit. Number 9 on my list is Zuma's Grow montage right when Ghosts came out. This was actually my first edit back in FN after my quitting kind of break, and it was actually Zuma who persuaded me to come back by asking me to edit this video for him. So yeah, the colour correction was a bit dark in this, but I think the edit had a good feel to it in general. Coming in at number 8 we have a non-COD edit. This is actually my favourite FIFA edit that I've done. The goals and the skills are pretty average from myself, so it was a bit more focused on the edit, but I love the song, and particularly there was a part in this edit where I masked a bomb over the ball, which I thought was pretty cool, and I did go a bit overboard with the screen shakes at times, so this hasn't placed that highly on my list, but it is one of my favourite edits I've done. Number 7 we have my Hello Kitty entry for the Routes Noopa editing contest. Really different from my usual edits. I mean, I've got some 3D work going on, I focused on getting some cool cinematics, and I actually had a few render problems, so some of the black flashes where the trap kind of drum beats are were slightly out of place, but this edit actually placed 8th in the contest, which is pretty cool. Coming in at number 6 we have an All Ghosts edit I did for Tog's channel. I really like the 3D text I did at the start. I love the band Small Pools, it's one of my favourite songs. What was it, Dreaming? And there was a good upbeat feel to this video, just a very solid video in my opinion, so it gets number 6. At number 5 we have my edit Sail, which I did for Thief, who was in Envy at the time. This one was actually a nightmare to render. I had to render it out at least 18 times I think, and you know, each render took me over an hour, so I just had to end up rendering it out into 10-second segments and then joining them up together, which took a while, but I like the colours on this, some cool cinematics, and AWOL Nation, like this song is just brilliant, so quite like this edit. Number 4 on the list we have Dom FN's Minitodge number 4, and I've actually done quite a few edits with Dom, but this was probably my favourite that I've done for him. Really upbeat, cool song I actually got from DJ Hero, and I love the kind of glitchy feel to this, and overall just a really clean edit which is fun to watch in my opinion, and one of my own edits which I've watched back the most probably. At number 3 we have a most recent edit. It is Classy FN's first montage on FN. This was probably my most colourful edit ever. I actually got these overlays from some French kid that I stole. And yeah, I'd say that this was my most professional edit in a sense, in that you might see something like this on a channel like Saw. But yeah, this is probably what is perceived by most people to be my best edit. Top 2 now. I really couldn't choose between these two, to be honest. Well, I did, but it was difficult. But I think for number 2, I'm going with Triumvirate as second in my list, just down to the fact that the editing wasn't all that great compared to what I can do, you know, like a whole year later on. But it was the kind of feel to this video and the songs which made it, to be honest. And the clips weren't great, but it was still perceived to be as like one of my best videos ever. And I mean, when you compare it to what's number 1 on my list, I've improved so much since then and completely changed the techniques in how I edit. But this is definitely my most special video, and I hope the sequel does just as good, so be sure to watch out for that in the next few weeks. So first on my list is the FN Team Taj number 13. Got some really upbeat songs here. First one is from Shrek, and the other one was a Rizzle Kick song. So I've always wanted to do an FN Team Taj, but I've never really had the time. And the feedback on this was just amazing from everyone. I'd say that this was definitely my most consistent and solid edit out of all of them. And it's kind of like cemented my style of editing, if that makes sense. Like, it was the kind of style I was aiming for, which I think I finally nailed on this edit, so yeah. That's all my favourite edits. Sorry if this went on for a bit too long, but I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you if you watched the whole video. My final video, Triumvirate 2, will hopefully be out soon, and I'm sure that'll probably be my favourite edit ever, so thanks for watching, take care, and goodbye.